Today we're going to quickly talk about some news that was just released out of American Honda when it comes to new 2022 motorcycles and ATVs. Since Honda pushed back the new Pioneer 1000, Pioneer 700, and Talon 1000 lineup announcement until March, we're seeing some other models moved up in the schedule, with some being right on time, as we discussed in a video last month when we talked about announcements that were on the way for February and March. Now first up is the trio of 500cc bikes, and we talked about the new changes that were coming to these models back in August of last year. So if you want to stay in the loop with everything in the Honda Power Sports world, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to learn more about the updates to the 500 lineup, check out that video linked above and below, as in this video we'll just be touching on the new information available for the 500 platform. We have the highly anticipated 2022 Honda CB500X, and the updates for this year bring in a $200 price increase, bumping it up to $71.99. Now sadly we don't get the 3 color options that other corners of the world get, but at least we get the new Pearl Organic Green option to mix things up a little bit. Then we move over to the 2022 CBR500R, and the changes for it bring in the same $200 price increase, bumping it up to $71.99 as well. Now when it comes to color options, we're headed in the right direction with not just one color to choose from, but 2, with the always sexy Grand Prix Red and a new flavor thrown in the mix called Silver Sword Metallic. Finishing off the trio of 500 class bikes is the 2022 CB500F, to which I still think Honda needs to build a CB500R, but what do you guys think? Back on topic though, the CB500F sees the same $200 price increase as the other two, but it only bumps the MSRP up to $66.99. When it comes to colors, we're taking a step back, and instead of 3 options like some corners of the world, we get this matte gray metallic paint as our sole color choice. Then we move over to the 2022 Honda CB1000R, and it returns this year without any changes other than its price, and it's now priced at $5,099. Whoops, just kidding. Somebody at Honda slipped up there, and if I was a betting man, I'd say it's supposed to be $13,099, which is a $100 price increase from last year, with no other changes and a repeat of last year's graphite black paint. And up next is the 2022 CBR300R, and it returns with the same color options as last year, with Grand Prix Red and matte gray metallic to choose from, and the only changes come in the way of pricing. It sees an increase of $100, and where all of the previous models we've covered come standard with Honda's anti-lock braking system, the CBR300R still gives you an option of standard brakes at $48.99 or $5,099 with ABS. Then last but not least is the only 2022 Honda ATV in this announcement, and it's their fastest sport quad to date since discontinuing the TRX250R and TRX400X models back in 2014. RIP. And when it comes to changes for the 2022 TRX250X, we have a $150 price increase, bumping them up to $51.99, and Honda also messed with the color scheme on the red model, and in return they now call it black instead of red. Then you have reactor blue and magenta returning from last year as well. And that's it for this week's 2022 Honda motorcycle and ATV news. What do you guys think about it all? Also, which one are you looking forward to checking out in person the most? And what do you think American Honda should have done differently? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section, and I'll be joining in on the conversation too. And don't forget, we've got another motorcycle announcement and side-by-side models too that's right around the corner. And on that note, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks again for watching and supporting all of this. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.